Marcus Rojo to Olympic Lyon for 8.5 million. Seems like the sort of team he would join, but he had such a fantastic end to last season here at United, so I want to keep him at Old Trafford. Welcome back everyone to my Manchester United career on FIFA 17. We've got one more game to go before the summer transfer window slams shut, and I'm trying desperately to wrap up some deals. I have been looking at Sven Bender from Dortmund, would be a good backup to have for 22 mil. Let's see what they say. We won it last season. Can we win it again this season? Can we defend the EFL Cup? Well, we start here away to Blackpool. That's a good switch of play over to Anthony Martial. Here is Cameron Borthwick-Jackson, who I do plan to start a lot more this season, along with the likes of Fosu Mensah, who's already got a goal this season. Through for Rooney. How about this? It's 1-0. Simple as you like. Wayne Rooney, he is getting on now. We are into the third season with United. He's still our captain, but yet he is still finding his name on the score sheets. It is 1-0 to United then. What a ball through the legs from James Wilson to find Rooney. Can we make it to Jesse Lingard? Let's have a good delivery into the box. Rooney almost there. And Rooney's gone down. Is he going to get back up? Oh no! Rooney's going to have to come off injured. I really hope this isn't a serious one. Mata to replace him then. Should have started Matters for this game, to be honest. I really hope Rooney isn't out for long though, because he started this season off so well, picking up where he left off from last season. Well, it's a decent win. We probably should have got a couple more goals here away to Blackpool, but 1-0 will do. It sees us through to the next round. We kept the clean sheet. We're certainly well on our way to defending this EFL Cup. James Wilson wanted game time. He got it. Unfortunate for him, he couldn't get on the score sheet, but I'm sure this season he will grab a goal or two. I just had a feeling it was going to be a long-term injury for Rooney. He's out for 3 months now with a broken ankle, even though he was holding his arm in that game against Blackpool. But 3 months, it's a long time. We've got really important Champions League group stage games coming up, and Rooney's been in fantastic form lately, picking up where he left off from last season. We could have done with him in those games. Right, we've got some transfer offers here, starting with Marcus Rashford. Wolfsburg won him for 29 million. It's a decent bid, seeing that his value is 24 mil, but it's never going to happen. Rashford ain't going anywhere. He's in good form. He's very happy at United. Now, Memphis Depay, who is unhappy, who's handed in his transfer request. Bayern Munich coming in with a 24.5 mil. I'm going to counter offer for 35 million. I have a feeling that Dortmund may come in with a cheeky bid, because those two at the moment seem to be battling it out for some of my players. So we'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Oh, it's getting tense now. Just 10 hours remain of this summer transfer window. And if we go across to Man United, you'll see that we've spent 135 million on Sergio Roberto, Sanchez and Anton Griezmann of Atletico Madrid. And there's still maybe another signing or two to come, so stay tuned. We've just beaten Blackpool 1-0 in the EFL Cup. Now they've come in with a 1-year loan offer for Joel Pereira. I think it's a bit of consolation for them. We'll go ahead and accept. Now, Bayern Munich have improved their bid of 24.5 mil to 29.5 mil. I'm going to counter offer again. You know what, this time let's see if we can try and force 40 million out of them. We know they've got it. Will they accept though? Do they want Memphis that much? Are they desperate for him? Or have I just simply jeopardised this whole deal? Oh, this is interesting. So Bayern Munich have improved their bid again for Memphis. So it seems as though they want him. They've bumped it up to 33.5 mil. I have had my contract offer accepted from Sven Bender. Now, I'm still a bit uncertain of Sven Bender. And I'm sure there's some of you guys watching right now saying, why the hell? Why are you going for Sven Bender? Don't do it. Don't pull the trigger on Sven Bender. You don't need him. And don't worry, I am still kind of uncertain on Sven Bender. I'm not sure. Do we need another centre-back? I know Sven Bender can play in central midfield. And I did kind of want to bulk out my central midfield, because obviously in the summer we've lost Ander Herrera and Morgan Schneiderlin. Fellaini went on a free as well. So we've had to rebuild that area. I mean, I've brought in Roberto, who's a versatile player who I will be using at right back as well throughout the season. And we've got Sanchez as well. And not to forget, we do have Paul Pogba still. How can we forget him? I'm just not sure. Sven Bender, is it worth it? Shall we pull the trigger on Sven Bender? If I do, it'll be the final signing of this window. It's a tricky one, but you know what? I'm going to reject because I'm going to go and put in a bid for someone that I've wanted since the start of the series. Bayern Munich really did want Memphis. They've gone ahead and matched my counter offer of 35 million. Memphis will be going to Bayern, will be playing his football this season in the Bundesliga. And now that I have that 35 mil, it's time to go and spend it before the window shuts. Alright, 5 hours remain. And it looks like we've got an answer. Have we got our man? Yes, we have! Luka Modric, everyone. As you'll recall, I've wanted Luka Modric since the very start of this series on FIFA 17. And now it's taken till Season 3 to get him here at Old Trafford. Is it the age of 32? But we'll look at this signing as kind of an Ibrahimovic sort of signing. He will come in and he will have an impact. Hopefully the experience of Luka Modric can help Manchester United lift the Champions League trophy come the end of the season. Just imagine him alongside Paul Pogba in central midfield, or Sanchez or Roberto, and going forwards with Griezmann, Martial and Mkhitaryan. Well, how about this then? Real Madrid have just re-signed Angel Di Maria for 26 million from PSG. I can't quite believe that the snake has gone back to Real Madrid. He never really wanted to leave, did he? PSG looking towards Mkhitaryan and Konoplyanka. Hold on a second, we haven't even had a bid from PSG for Mkhitaryan. There's only like 2 hours remaining of this transfer window. So when are they going to put in a bid? They're going to have to go without. Danilo has signed a new contract at Real Madrid. Athletic Bilbao in talks for one of Galatasaray's players. And it looks as though Barcelona have been splashing the cash. 33 million spent on one of Schalke's players. Is that Gurtaska? Just an hour to go, and Fran Vieba is off to Charlton Athletic on a 1-year loan. I'm going to go ahead and accept that because with the players that I've bought this summer, I don't really see him getting much first-team football, unless, of course, we had... Oh, we've got a bid from PSG for Mkhitaryan. They're certainly leaving it late. 35.5 million. Rejected. Just 1 hour to go then before the transfer window slams shut. Arsenal spent 152 million. Chelsea spent 60 million. Carrasco coming in from Atletico Madrid. Kulka, the only player in for Crystal Palace. Everton didn't do any business at all. Leicester spending 44.5 million. Liverpool spending 27 million. Man City spending only 3.7. And Manchester United, the biggest spenders in the Premier League, of a total of 182 million. With just 4 players arriving. Newcastle spending 24. Southampton 36.5 million, bringing in 4 players there. Borgia and Mbemba. Tottenham, not much business going on for the majority of teams here in this in the Premier League. Swansea spending 41.5 million. Watford have signed Clement Grenier from Lyon for 11.5 mil. West Brom spending 19.1. Well, that's that then for the summer transfer window. It has now slammed shut. No more deals will be made. Well, here we go then, folks. This is the Champions League group stage draw. Last season, we got knocked out by Fenerbahce in the knockout stages. Hopefully, we can go further than there. But we've got to get through the likes of Dortmund, Benfica, and PAOK. Almost a group of death for PAOK. I mean, look at the quality of teams in that group for them to get past. It's certainly going to be difficult for them. I think it'll be tough for us as well, but with the quality we've brought in the summer, we should be whistling straight through Group A. In Group B, Man City will have to play Roma, PSV and Copenhagen. In Group C, Barcelona are back for the Champions League this season. They will have to play Inter Milan, Galatasaray and Lokomotiv Moscow. In Group D, Real Madrid will have to play West Ham United, who finished 3rd last season in the Premier League. They will have to play Zenit St. Petersburg and Club Brugge. In Group E, PSG, who just missed out on the Mkhitaryan deal. I don't think they managed to replace Di Maria in the window at all. They've got Atletico Madrid, Schalke and Basel. In Group F, Tottenham Hotspur, who just about made the Champions League this season, will play Villarreal, Anderlecht and Legia Warsaw. I think that's how you pronounce their name. In Group G, Bayern Munich, Monaco, Porto and Celtic. It's a top group, to be honest. Some quality games there to be played. And finally, in Group H, Chelsea, who finished second last season, will have Leverkusen, Lyon and Besiktas. Heading into the month of September then, up next we've got Watford in the league, then we've got Tottenham, and then the Champions League campaign begins against Benfica. That's at home as well, so we've got the upper hand there heading into that first game. Hopefully we can get the first 3 points as well of the group, but apart from that, a decent month, I think. Certainly a month where we can pick up quite a few points, especially those games against Watford and Leicester. Our next game in the Champions League is then against PAOK. Then we've got Liverpool, Middlesbrough and then Dortmund. Heading into our next game, away to Watford. This is the league table as it stands. We are 4th, only 2 games gone. We're 2 points behind both Chelsea and Arsenal. Watford in good form as well at the moment. They're 5th, level on points with us. So we're going to have to go to Vicarage Road and win. And you can catch all the highlights from that game in the next episode. That's it for this one then, guys. Thanks for watching.